Hey, what's up, guys? Joker here. Hope you're all doing well. Today, I have an interesting news story for you. If you've been following what's been going on recently with hardware shortages, mainly graphics cards, but that's also trickled into CPUs, monitors, even gaming laptops now, which is going to be the main focus today, as it seems that cryptocurrency miners, specifically in China, are starting to get really desperate when it comes to acquiring hardware on massive scales for their mining farms, and they're now even turning to laptops. So it's not just graphics cards that it's hard to get a hold of for gamers right now, which there's already shortages, because of what's going on with the pandemic, new hardware that everyone wants, scalpers, and then you throw mining into the mix, which is starting to just explode again, and it's a fucking shit show, folks, here. In early 2021, if we thought this year was going to be any better, we were fools to think so, you pretty much impossible to get a laptop right now or a graphics card, so we're going to talk about this story here in today's video. Did you just finish building a sweet gaming rig only to have this happen to you? Not to worry, because your CD Key has you covered with Windows 10 Pro licenses for under $18. And if you head over there right now, you could save 20% off with my code JPD20 at checkout. You'll receive your key within seconds, and then just click the start button and type activate to find the Windows activation screen, and all you got to do then is paste your code in. For more info as well as that coupon code, be sure to check out the links down in the description below. So it was reported recently that cryptocurrency miners in China were starting to pick up massive amounts of laptops, specifically for mining of Ethereum, as Bitcoin is very, very difficult to mine these days. But of course, they're still doing it out there. But Ethereum is the other big one that's kind of on the rise. Dogecoin is even starting to make some noise here, even though it's still trading at less than $1. It's up at 70 cents, but a year ago it was down at like 5 cents. So if you would have bought like $100 worth of it a year ago, it'd be worth like $7,000 right now. So of course, a lot of people are getting into the cryptocurrencies again, and this makes no difference as they're actually even using laptops, as it was reported that they're buying them in bulk directly from certain manufacturers in China, which we now know one of the main ones, or at least one that's being reported on as confirmed doing this, is Hasee, Hasee, who is a Chinese notebook maker who are offering RTX 30 series powered laptops, as you could see in these photos here, and you can see tons of them just stacked up pretty much wherever they can fit them. Rooms just lined with these things, shelving filled out with these laptops, and tons more piled in the boxes, probably still waiting to be unpacked, or the boxes they're using when they're done with them and they want to resell them, just folded up, stacked on shelves, mining all day long. So this is basically the scene that's going on in China right now, and all these laptops you'll see pretty much are all the same brand here. You can see that it's from this Hasee brand, which are selling, basically acquiring the hardware, the 30 series GPUs for their notebooks, manufacturing them, and then they don't care, where they go as long as they get their money at the end of the day, which is really no different for any corporation. They all want their money, but these guys are just, I guess they're being extremely egregious about it, as they're just like basically making them and then sending them right out the door, right to the mining people inside of their own country. It helps keep down shipping costs, all of that stuff. And these guys probably aren't that picky in terms of, quality of the materials and the goods for the housing and stuff like that. At the end of the day, they're just like, okay, as long as the GPU works, we're good. All that's, secondary to just being able to mine with the fucking thing. So, if someone gets a laptop and it's got a scratch on the outside of it, you think they're going to really give a shit? Probably not. The screen could probably be ripped in half, and as long as it could still mine some fucking coin, they're going to be happy with it. So if you wanted to get a laptop right now, it seems like it's going to be probably become a lot more difficult. In the future. This is obviously being directly supplied to miners from Hasee, but it could get worse in the future. Just in case you're curious, I found this interesting in this report over on Guru 3D. They have this graph here, which we can see if we open it up. You can see as far as the total hash rate for average monthly, China is king of the top, and by much more of a significant margin than I would have thought. They are 65% of the total mining. I'm assuming this is specific to Bitcoin mainly, but they are currently mining 65% of the hash rate average over a month, where United States is in a far distant second, all the way down at 7.24%. So China is, really hitting the ground running hard as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. And, that could be a concern for a lot of people as they're trying to become even more of a political and financial powerhouse. And now they've got this in their back pocket that they're working on to get even more capital up. And they're basically kind of supplanting United States as basically the top financial powerhouse, if they haven't already, which I'm pretty sure they probably have in a lot of ways. And a lot of that comes down to the fact that they can cut corners and all this other stuff and, pollute into the environment. And this is really another case of that. I mean, it looks kind of innocent, but the amount of energy that these laptops and GPUs and stuff that they use for mining, the amount of energy that they use is borderline criminal. It is like a genocidal amount of energy that these things are drawing on these mining farms in countries like China, where they can get energy at fairly low costs. But it still has a huge impact on the environment, as most of it's driven by fossil fuels and all of that. So this is having an incredible impact on the environment, and unless people can do it more efficiently in some other way, I don't really condone this level of mining, as it's extremely impactful on the environment. It's not, I don't really care about people making money and stuff like that. I've traded some coin, back in the day and all that, and I did a little mining like early on because I didn't really understand the impacts, but I don't anymore. But yeah, this level of mining does have a serious impact. I'm not talking about the guy in his house with like one graphics card, but when you start getting onto this scale and you're talking about one country doing 65% of it for the whole globe, it's pretty damaging over time. So hopefully they can, I don't know, maybe NVIDIA will stop supplying to Hasi. Maybe that's something that could possibly happen, except, again, they're a corporation too, and at the end of the day, they just want to get money for their products, and they're getting that from Hasi, who can then turn around and sell them at an extremely affordable price, probably to these mining people by the pallet load. So, yep, that's what's going on in the world. Another happy day here in 2021. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please let me know your thoughts, opinions, everything down in the comments below. I'm going to go and hope you guys have a terrific day. Sarah.